What's up? This your boy Lil Jay on the track from the Platinum Group Crime Mob, and I'm kicking it here with the progress report. You dig? A-Town, stay down. We from Ellenwood. You dig? Crime Mob.
The progress report.
All right, what's going on? It's your girl Lalaa Shepherd. This is Conversation with Lalaa, presented by the Progress Report, man, and I am here with Lil Jay on the track. What's good?
I am doing excellent.
Yes, sir, man. Let me just say, real big fan. I've, always been a fan of Crime Mob. Anybody that knows me knows that. I'm a little disappointed I couldn't find my CDs because I would have brought it to get an autograph today, but shit, I don't know where they at. So thank you for sitting here with me today.
Already, man.
Yes, sir, man. Well, let's take it from the top. Talk about growing up in Ellenwood area.
Ellenwood area, man.
Yes.
Oh, it's got to be like the Crunkest area. And DeKalb County, you dig? I'm from River Road, and it's really just like a bunch of dudes from East Atlanta and the West Side, man. Like the Crunkest parties, just Crunk, man. You know what I'm saying? We came up in that era where we listened to Lil Jon, 3-6 Mafia,
yes,
shit like that.
Hell
We threw
yeah.
the Crunk. I threw one of the Crunkest party ever in Ellenwood, so just growing up there, man, it was cool, man. You got your good and your bad, but mostly for me, it was good.
For sure. Respect. Talk getting into music and production. When did that start for you?
I've been beating on the table since shit. We can't curse, right? Yeah. Okay. I just thought you gave me a breeze of pass.
Oh, no, you good. You good. You can say what you want.
Okay. Nah, I've been beating on the table like probably since first, second grade.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? You get your little 2 pens and a pencil, and
yeah.
you find a table and you go in.
Hell
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? So then I graduated to Fruity Loops. No, I had Windat first.
What was it?
Windat. That's like
Windows
95. It come with like a recording program.
Oh wow.
So get your little computer mic. So I had to.
I got you.
Bring the keyboard over there and put the mic down and record the drum and the piano. So I started off with that before Fruity Loops. So for y'all young producers out there, Fruity Loops wasn't always here. You had to make your way with the cheap programs that come with the computer, the stock shit. You know what I'm saying? So like 7th grade, I had graduated towards Fruity Loops. My dog Herb, man, I was in the 7th grade, and he put me on that. And I had to figure out the program and learn that and made Knuck if you buck off that, you know what I'm saying? On the demo version too, man, I had to, it's hard to explain, you know what I'm saying? It's like you got these squares and you got to like fill it in with a sound or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So then I got the real version. It was on and popping at the end, man. But I always had a music mind state because my mom was in a band, my auntie was in a band.
Dope.
My great uncle, he played piano for Elvis back in the day. You know what I'm saying? So and I was in a band too, but I quit that shit like after like 2 weeks.
Why?
You know what I'm saying? Well, first I didn't even know a clarinet was a I didn't know it was a girl instrument. I didn't know.
Got you.
So then I changed the trombone, you know what I'm saying? But it just wasn't for me. You know what I'm saying? It just wasn't for me. It was cool.
Yeah.
You get to learn notes and shit like that, but it just wasn't for me. So
respect.
Okay,
I respect that,
that's
man.
how the producer thing came about.
Okay.
But yeah, music always been in our family. You know what I'm saying? And Princess is my real sister, so me and my sister,
absolutely,
we always been around music.
For sure. And I was definitely going to ask you about Princess. We know that's your sister. So talk about how was it growing up with you and Princess in the same household, and who's older?
I'm older.
Okay. How were you as a
and
big
more
brother
mature.
too?
More mature.
Oh man, he had to throw that in there.
I had to throw that in there.
Talk about growing up though.
I mean just us. It was just us. We was in 4th Ward, you know what I'm saying? We had no friends or whatever, but she always looked up to me. I'm the big brother. I'm Michael. She's Janet. Michael told Janet all the moves, how to do it, how to cut the record, how to do all that. But I took up her under my wing or whatever, and she learned the game from me or whatever, and that's all she wrote after that. Once I gave her that game, it was over. We used to practice like Michael and Janet, like for real, like Scream, all the videos, all the dance moves. Like we used to practice. Like I had me a camera like that too, and we used to record ourselves, like dancing, you know, singing and stuff like that. You know,
that's hard. Yeah. You still got the footage?
It's somewhere in my dad's house.
Okay,
somewhere.
I want to see that footage for sure.
The world ain't seen it yet.
Nah, facts. I want to see that.
Yeah,
that'd be dope. That'd be fire. So fast forward. Talk about forming Crime Mob. You know, you got it on a sweatshirt. And why did y'all call it Crime Mob?
Oh man, it's a long story.
Well, we got time.
We
got time. Go ahead and and tell that story.
Well, first, the group, the foundation of the group started with me and Killer C. So I knew him since the 7th grade, and we used to listen like Oomp Camp.
Oh yeah.
3-6.
Oh yeah.
You know, all that.
For sure.
And, you know, when you in middle school, you got exploratory classes like computer class, like piano class and shit like that.
Facts.
So he was always, you know, for Christmas he always got a keyboard. Next year he get a bigger keyboard and shit like that.
That's hard.
So he would skip class to, you know, we used to beat on the table, beat on the locker room, like. And then when we had a keyboard, like, all right, Chris playing the keyboard, you know, somebody might rap, we'll have a mic in the party, or someone, you know, he goes, so we beat, you know what I'm saying? So we just got cool like that. And we used to record our first songs. We recorded Ellenwood Area on the chat line.
Wow.
Before it was MySpace and Facebook,
oh, yeah.
It was like the chat line. You know, like a date.
I remember all that shit. Hell yeah.
You gotta be like, yes, I'm 7 feet tall and
man.
I gotta, you know what I'm saying?
I remember them days though.
You know
I do.
So I think they gave you like 60 seconds or like 2 minutes to say how tall you are. Or I'm this type of guy and I'm looking for a girl or whatever. We would use that to record the songs, you know what I'm saying? Like, we'll do the hook and the beat, and then you can go back and listen to it and shit like that. Those are the days, man, before all this technology and shit like that.
Wow.
So, we was Ellenwood Boys, and then we was ESCB, just me and him. Then Psycho came, and then my homeboy Terrence, shout out to Terrence, shout out to Glenwood. He came up with the name Crime Mob, and for some kind of reason, Chris stole it, KC stole it. I guess he stole all though. you know, but so we adopted the name Crime Mob, and man, after that, obviously my sister was, you know, in the group, but she got in the group like on mistake because I'm like writing a rhyme and making the beats. I ain't had nobody to record the vocals or whatever. So I'm like, Nene, come on down, say this. You know what I'm saying? So she eventually got in the group. Jock was always down, you know what I'm saying? And after that, I put Diamond in, and you see Crime Mob as it is today.
I gotta tell you a story real quick. All right, so like I said, Crime Mob, y'all was my absolute favorite besides Webby and Lil Jon. Y'all was all my favorites.
Wow.
And
wow.
You know, my mom always been supportive of anything I ever wanted to do, and I remember it was a long time ago, like early 2000s. Like, I'm from Cincinnati, Ohio, so we got people that came to the city like that, but we ain't for real get everybody. You know what I'm saying? So y'all was supposed to come to Columbus, which is an hour away from us.
We were supposed to come.
Y'all was supposed to come.
We didn't come?
Hell nah. I'm gonna tell you the story now because I'm still holding this grudge. I still feel like I'm owed a whole show. I was so fucking excited, like counting down.
I gave you 2 shows.
Okay, I appreciate it, man. When I say I had that shit written on my calendar for like months, counting down. Right. And then like we was headed there, and then the shit got canceled. When I say the disappointment,
when Knuck You Buck first came
out? High school, like shit, like maybe my freshman year, and I'm gonna tell you some more stories too when we get to all the songs.
Going with the Columbus
but look,
it wasn't our fault.
I know, I get it, I understand now. As an adult, I get how shit happens. But I was like my freshman year in high school, and I say I was disappointed, like the whole ride back, bro. I was pissed. So just disclaimer, I always felt like, man, I gotta tell y'all that shit as soon as whenever the time came, I had to get that out because I'm like, yo, I feel like I'm owed a show.
You've been holding on to this shit for years.
I've been holding on to this shit for a long time. But nah, I was, you know, just saying that to say I've always been a fan. So like I said, we're gonna really get into depth about all y'all music. But I wanted to ask you, like, did you think y'all ever felt, or did y'all feel misunderstood as artists? Because when looking back at the reviews, when people would review y'all music or y'all albums, I don't think people understood the production, because that's the first thing I do. I listen to the beat. Like, I still to this day, I can turn on the Crime Mob first album, listen to start to finish, and the production is just immaculate. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate it.
And even, the words too. I love the words, but the production is always the first thing. But y'all got records like Circles.
Shout out to Dodge.
I'm That Type of Pit.
Go to War.
No, shit. Diggin Me. You know what I mean?
Oh,
but it was a lot of big records like that were huge. But at the same time, I think people didn't understand those records. Maybe they thought, nah, I can't get it. Maybe they didn't understand it. So did y'all feel like, or did you feel misunderstood?
I don't think we was misunderstood. I think we came in the game in a unique time where the digital was taking over and the vinyls and just technology changed.
Facts,
you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
They go for us. They go for D4L. They go for Franchise. They go for Fable, Shawty Low. And like, see, we came out at a time where if you was a DJ, like, you had to have like real records, vinyls,
right?
And shit, you know what I'm saying? And then the way you distribute your music, like, we used to go to the flea market and get the shirts spray painted on, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And print up flyers and shit. So I don't think we was misunderstood. I think we came in at a unique time where a lot of people, and then the game didn't really understand Fruity Loops and South. Like, we had the ball, but we really didn't have the ball like we got it now.
Right.
Atlanta.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Big facts. Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they really didn't understand Crunk at that time.
So that's what I'm saying, though.
So, well, okay, in that aspect, yeah. So I guess, yeah, the South knew.
The South knew, but mind you, I'm from the Midwest though, so my perspective, I live in Atlanta now, of course, but my perspective back then was different. So at the time, I felt like y'all was misunderstood.
Yeah, well, okay, in that aspect, yeah, but we didn't get booed when we went to New York. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
Even shit, you can go back to 2002. We performed on the west side of Atlanta, and they didn't boo us, but it was like they was trying to figure out the east side sound. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, people still had to figure it out, you know, because Fruity Loops was new, and then that song was new. You know, people like, Knuck, if you buck, boy, Knuck, okay, all right.
Right.
Shit kind of hard, okay. Shit
Man.
So we had to start off from house parties to Ellenwood, then it reached out to Lithonia, then it reached out to Decatur, you know what I'm saying? So, Mount Zion just expanded. Back then, them CDs had to travel.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We used to burn them CDs, and you might leave a CD in somebody's car, and they'll burn it. That person will burn it. Then it just expanded. Then I would get calls like, man, they playing. I'm at a Southwest party, or I'm at a goddamn Tri-Cities party. You know, those are high schools back in the day. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And like them Nuggy Buck like just took off that way. You know what I'm saying? When it came to the whole world, we shot the video, we signed the deal. People were still trying to get what Crunk was.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because they already listened to Lil Jon.
For sure.
All they knew from Atlanta was probably Jermaine Dupri or Ludacris.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They really probably didn't see, that side of Atlanta music. So yeah, in that aspect, yeah. Probably was misunderstood. Hell yeah.
Okay. Because the thing was, like, I was always one of them kids where it's like I would burn CDs, like hella Soulja Boy shit on there, hella Crime Mob shit.
Remember Napster?
Nah, facts. Yeah. Like, I would.
LimeWire
was my best friend. Like, but nah, that's the thing. I would burn CDs, and people where I'm from wouldn't get it. Like, what the fuck? Yeah. But at the same time, it was undeniable too. Like, damn, this shit kind of hard. Where the fuck you find this type shit? Like I said, like, I'm That Type of Pit. One of those records that I randomly came across on LimeWire. You know what I'm saying?
For real?
But yeah.
LimeWire owe me some money.
Man, they definitely owe hella people cheese.
They owe me some money, man.
They owe hella people cheese.
How many downloads? That thing probably got
man,
1 million downloads.
Man, what?
I need $1 for every download.
Big facts. But that's the thing, though. I always felt like if they didn't understand me and why I liked it, I felt like maybe y'all felt misunderstood. So that's why I asked that question.
Well, like I said, yeah, the game didn't understand.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because like Lil Jon had to knock the door down. Mm-hmm. But he had to cater to New York. Like back in those days, if you didn't have a record that New York, that's why T.I. had to come out with Bring 'Em Out with Jay-Z on there. So now, hey man, I can rap on the Swiss beats.
Right.
You feel me, H? You know what I'm saying? So he had to do that. He already had dope boys in the trap.
Nah, facts.
24s. You know what I'm saying? But he got to make a record like this.
To get to the masses.
And now it's flipped. Now they got to come down here and goddamn. You know,
ain't that some shit? Shout out to the South.
That's how the world turns, man.
Shout out to the South, man. So talking about Knuck If You Buck, like the beat still to this day is so fucking mesmerizable. Like the song is the beat is just, it's a mesmerizing beat. Like when you listen to it, it just puts you in a trance, and that's so rare. But you do got certain records like that, right?
It's them bells, man.
Man, so talk about Knuck If You Buck. Like talk about making a beat, and talk about, did you think it was gonna be what it was?
Man, I knew that beat. I named it 5 Beat Number 3.
Shit.
I made the shit in 2002. The beat was inspired by No More Playing GA from Pastor Troy. Baby D and Lil C, East Side versus West Side. Master P. Dun, 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 dun.
Okay.
No Limit Soldiers, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That. And then my homeboy Doc made a song called Psych with a Rifle. So it was all of that. See all these books on this table?
Yep.
It's like all the ingredients.
Little melting pot.
Melting pot. You just put it in there. So, I made my version of all of those songs.
Respect.
You know what I'm saying? So those choirs, those bells, the bass. You know what I'm saying? Like bass was real heavy back in those. It's still heavy now, but I'm saying like 808s and shit. That was the first like, bumping or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But, that beat does resonate to this day, man. Like, I got inspired by a party I had, you know what I'm saying, at my house. And it was like one street, like, on the main road or whatever. Some dude, I ain't gonna mention his name, but it was a great party. But somebody got their ass whooped that day.
Obviously.
And,
obviously.
You know what I mean? So I just got inspired by just all of that. That whole Crunk era, man. But we was coming, man. So I made the beat on Fruit Loops or whatever. And I always just had to sit in, because as a producer, you want the right hook to be on
Absolutely.
it. You know what I'm saying? You want the right people to be on it.
Facts.
So we had several. The hook was made before the beat.
Oh shit.
You know what I'm saying? First it was Knuck If You Buck, nigga. Knuck if you buck, nigga. Knuck if you buck, nigga. But I was like, nah, man. Nah. I said, change it to boy. Cause I don't know if y'all, you from Cincinnati. Sammy Sam's a guy named Sammy Sam. You know what I'm saying? He came out with Knuckle Up Boy. Knuckle Up Boy. Knuckle Up Boy. So I was like, nah, man. Knuck if you buck nigga. I think Knuck if you buck boy will sound better. You know what I'm saying? So I was trying to hook on this beat, that beat. 5 Beat Number 3. Knuck if you buck. Put that together. You know what I'm saying? So that's how the beat came about, and that's how the hook got on the beat. And then my whole verse came from a whole nother song, you know what I'm saying? But it just fit Knuck If You Buck. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And Princess verse was inspired by Pastor Troy. You know what I'm saying? Because he came on saying, they got me last, and I'm mad. And I'm ready to fight, 180 pounds strong. Now watch how I bite, so I flipped it. Yeah, we nucking and bucking. They're ready to fight. I bet you I'ma throw them things so haters better think twice. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So Jock came with his flavor. Me and Diamond collaborate on her part. Yes. And shout out my homeboy Tay. He did the part for KC. And it's a masterpiece to this day, man. You still got people sampling. Shout out to King Von.
What?
Rest in peace to King Von. Yes. You know what I'm saying? He sampled it. Juju on the beat. You already know what that did. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people been sampling the beat. I mean, it still resonates to this day. And I gotta thank God for it. You know what I mean? At the end
Big God. Okay, so you still eating out that shit?
I mean,
high five. High fucking five.
Thank God.
High five,
because Juju on the beat went
he took the whole song, right? How does that work though? Question too, because when I heard that song, I was so confused. The whole shit was like, how does that work?
Man, I mean, them labels, man, them lawyers be working.
Oh yeah. Okay, for sure. We're gonna take a little sip break for sure. Damn right.
I'm loving this interview, man.
Oh yeah.
I can talk for hours. You know what I mean? But all right, so how does like sampling the song work?
So okay, with that particular situation, because that was a situation where the whole beat was taken. When I heard it and it was so mainstream, I'm like, yo, that shit must have costed a hell of a lot of money.
For them?
Nah. Okay.
Well, kind of. I don't know. I don't want to count nobody's pockets.
Got you.
But man, I remember the day that I saw it on Billboard. First, I saw it on Instagram. It was a white girl, the same white girl that's in the video.
Word. Yeah.
So I saw her, but it's been a lot of people that freestyled over the beat.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
That made a little song and it'll catch wind or whatever.
Absolutely.
But I guess the white girl just took it. So I'm like, all right. So I'm listening to it. All right, cool. Then I saw we got to be politically correct on here.
Man, we gonna be raw.
It was a white little person.
A midget.
Okay.
Got you.
I ain't want to get
respect to the
try
midgets.
to get canceled again. You know what I mean?
Shit.
But anyway, so I saw him doing. He had a LeBron James jersey. All right. So I thought it was like a little fad.
Got
you. Know what I'm saying? I thought it was gonna be like here today, gone tomorrow. So I go on Twitter and they said, man, these little dudes from Detroit done stole Crime Mob beat, and now it's a number 11 song in the country. I said, God damn. I said, what? I said, bullshit. I looked it up on Billboard. You got to go on Billboard. Oh, yeah. They're right there behind Chainsmokers, Nicki Minaj, all these, like, the top people at that time. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Chainsmokers. Who else? Justin Bieber, all these guys. I said, what? For real? I said, we got a record. I said, oh, shit. You know what I mean? But now, man, shout out to EMI and Sony. They got the check.
Of course.
Checks.
Yes.
Check.
I love to hear
say
that.
With an S.
Checks. I love to hear that.
But it was a beautiful thing, man.
I love to hear
and
that.
then I went back and looked at their interviews. They had the song, so they was going through beats on YouTube, and thank God they stopped on Knuck If You Buck. Like, goddamn. And that was a hard time for me, man. Cause I was going through some shit. I was praying. I was like, God, you got to get me out of this. Lo and behold, there it is. Then it went to number 5 in the world, man.
Jesus.
We couldn't beat Nicki Minaj and Ariana Grande, so we couldn't beat
That's
them.
That's kind of tough. Shout out to them.
And then Black Beatles, Beatles.
Yeah, that was going crazy. Oh, yeah, the challenges, fire. Facts.
You got to stay still. You know what I mean?
Yeah, facts. First of all, man, I'm so happy to hear that. I'm just happy to hear your business in place. That's what it's about. That's beautiful.
Yeah, man. So
that's beautiful.
I've been signed to EMI since like 2007. You know what I'm saying? Made some hits. Made 2 songs with Rick Ross. Nicki Minaj got a beat. It's been great. It's been great. Great career, man.
Absolutely.
All this started off one fucking beat I made.
Absolutely.
When I was in the 10th, 11th grade in 2002, and it made all this. So
beautiful, man.
God at the end of the day.
Beautiful, man. Another question regarding Knuck If You Buck. Like, I remember them parties. I was always crunk as fuck. Like, getting on niggas, like, backs and elbows going crazy. I'm imitating what the fuck I see y'all doing. You know what I'm saying?
After you hear, we some head
going, all that shit.
Get on my level.
All that shit. Like, so we imitating what we see y'all doing and shit. But then there come a time where people blaming y'all music for fights and people getting shot and shit. So how did y'all feel when people blaming y'all for the violence that ensued after Knuck If You Buck come on?
Well, in Atlanta, we really didn't get that pressure.
Okay.
Because it was just normal.
Right.
It's like Tuesday.
True.
You know what I mean? But
Dig that.
But when you make a song that big and it gets mainstream, you're going to have people from other walks of life. Walks of life. You know what I mean? From different races or creeds or colors or whatever. And they really take it serious.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it was a couple of cases where somebody did get fatally. I don't know if it was fatal. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know.
Right.
I don't know. Maybe the what they call it, the stipulations. What they say when the time done ran out, you can talk about it now. Allegedly.
Right.
Okay,
we just gonna say allegedly.
Allegedly.
Facts.
Yeah. But it was all kind of some label like, oh man, well something happened, so don't bring it up or don't respond to it. Like back we signed to a late Warner Brothers, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? So they was like, this just happened in Virginia or wherever it was.
Facts.
So don't respond to it. It was all kind of shit. Like, you know what I mean? But we don't condone violence. Like, Knuck If You Buck is a defensive song.
Say that.
Knuck if you buck. We gonna knuck if you buck. So if you buck on me, then we gonna knuck. You know what I mean?
Got you.
No, it ain't condoning no violence, but shit does happen.
Shit happens.
You know what I mean?
Facts.
You got people that be drunk or be on some kind of vices and substances, and shit happens, man. But we won't promote none of that.
For sure.
You know.
Okay. Officially, what does it mean to knuck if you buck?
Like my homeboy Psycho Black say, if you feel froggy, then leap.
Period.
If you feel froggy, then leap. Nah, man. See, hold up.
Okay, another drink break. I'm with that.
Hey, see, I'm a chain smoking, a chain drinker. But
ain't nothing wrong with it. Balance.
I remember when Matt Breezy was saying how that era was back in those days.
Yeah, shout out to Matt Breezy.
Shout out to Matt Breezy. I love her to death. It was a different time period. I know y'all hear the music now, but back in those days, it was about getting crunk, throwing balls.
For sure. Hell yeah.
It was about push that nigga, push that. You know.
For sure. First of all, that's my favorite.
Shaking
era.
them dreads.
That's my favorite era. Crunk for sure.
Crunk, yes, sir.
For sure.
Yes, ma'am. But
for sure.
But that was the era, man. Like, I forgot the question.
Okay, I asked officially, what does it mean to knuck if you buck?
Oh yeah. Nah, see, yeah. So back then, like right now, it's probably like more about fashion and
put that mic up there too. Yep.
Fashion and other stuff. Like people like to be swagged out and post it up. And I'm buying bottles and
type shit.
Back then, it was just like either you gonna fight or you gonna jump around or do all that. It was just a different vibe back then. You know, that's Pastor Troy's fault and Lil Jon fault.
We gonna blame the OGs.
You know what I mean? But that's you know, knuck if you buck. Like Lil Jon had, I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? He had goddamn push that nigga, push that hoe.
Salute Lil Jon.
Then you had 3-6 Mafia. You know, tear the club up.
Man,
what the hell you think their kids gonna do when we listen to that
Salute
stuff?
3-6. Facts.
3-6 told us to tear the club up, H.
Tear the club up.
So what you think we gonna do?
Facts. Tearing the club up.
Y'all don't even remember when we used to have them throwback jerseys and shit.
Of course.
Air Force Ones. Nigga,
of course.
Pushing niggas around. White tees. Shout out to franchise.
For
Man,
sure.
That was the whole vibe.
Big vibe.
Real vibe back then. Real vibe.
Man, the feel of everything was just so fun back then. Like, that's the word I would say. Fun. Like, literally, the parties, bro, we looked so
and it wasn't about no shooting back then.
It wasn't about none of that bullshit. If
you
anything,
had to fight back
niggas
then.
was fighting. That's the worst that could happen.
It wasn't about no damn who the quickest to the draw. Like,
right.
This shit now is just crazy.
It's different.
It wasn't about no shooting back then.
Hell nah.
I don't even know how many rappers. Wasn't no rappers dying like at this rate.
Facts.
That we going
Not
in.
facts.
If you go
Not
back
like
3
that.
years, look how many rappers done died over gun
Trust
violence.
me, I know.
You know what I'm saying?
I know it.
So
it's different.
Back then, like you really had to fight. I done got jumped, pulled
like
off
that.
the stage, beat up.
Eh.
You know what I'm saying? All that shit. But it was about that though.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? It wasn't about I'm gonna kill you. No, nigga, where them hands at, bitch?
For sure. Real shit, man. I remember I had a Sweet 16, and every Sweet 16 back where I was from ended in a fight. Shit ended early. My shit was the only one. Crazy turnout. Fucking this type of room packed full of teenagers. Nothing happened. Big vibes. You know what I'm saying? And I'm proud of that. And like you said,
did you get to fighting? Did you?
Hell nah. Shit. I just left out sweaty because we was dancing.
You didn't fight the other basketball team?
No, I did not. But that's the thing, though. Again, like, niggas was fighting. Like, you know what I'm saying? That was the worst that happened. Like, niggas was fighting, but niggas wasn't on no bullshit.
The game evolves.
It does.
It evolves.
It does.
Because you got, times are hard. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
The times today was totally different from
back then.
Big so
facts.
You're going to have younger kids exposed to different things, man. Like, I will never show no fucking gun or no money on Instagram. That got to be the lamest shit I done ever seen. I will never do that. Like, that's just dumb to me. I mean, you asking for a trial.
I feel you.
Or an ass whooping or, something else. But
something.
It's just stupid, but I don't want to call nobody stupid, but it's just like, it ain't got to be like that. You know what I'm saying? Because if they was in our era, Like Run DMC wasn't fighting LL Cool J.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I got you.
Back then it was about rap.
Absolutely.
It was about your lyrics. It was about
battle rap.
Facts. You know what I mean?
Facts.
You know what I mean? So it was about that, you know. So we like, yeah, it's just different.
It's different.
Different these days, man.
True.
Social media just make people like want to be celebrities. Like, you know, they do stuff to get noticed and get clout and shit. Like, he doing that for the clout. That shit is crazy, man. We came into that era where you really had to rap and get on stage and prove your talents. You know what I mean? And if you got a click and they got a click, and if they don't like you, then hell,
what's up?
Then Knuck if you buck.
Straight up.
You dig what I'm saying? You know, we done caught some L's. We got a lot of wins too.
Damn right. Another notable record from y'all that changed the culture and to this day still affects the culture, Stilettos. And, you know, with that particular record, I still hear that shit and get excited like I just turned it on. And you produced that record.
I sure did.
Did y'all think that record was going to be like what it was? Did y'all think it was going to resonate with the people like the way it did? Because that motherfucker's so hard.
To keep it all the way real, it wasn't an idea. It wasn't our idea. It wasn't crime. It was that record was inspired by Miss Aisha. If you listen to the
because it's somebody else on the record.
Right.
Got you.
Miss Aisha. So she came up with the concept of it.
Got you.
We weren't even thinking like that. Like, even though you had your Lil Kims and your Trinas, but we from Atlanta, like everything, it was just different. You didn't have a sexy, Rashida. But she wasn't even like sexualizing herself.
Sexy, right.
So
still fun.
was kind of still foreign. But it was like, all right. But we had it was Miss Aisha and then our old manager, we cannot say his name.
Got you.
You know what I mean? Cannot say his name.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But you know, he advised me to do the record, to reproduce the record. And we had a whole nother song to that beat or whatever.
Wow.
So Stilettos, you know, it came out and I made the part up we rockin' Stilettos, ho. I got that from Trillville. Shout out to Don P.
Hey, shout out to Don P.
Get on my level, ho. Get on my. No, we rockin' Stilettos, ho. We rockin', but everything was ho.
For sure.
Bitch and
facts.
You know, everything was that.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Lil Jon.
Yeah, shout out to Lil Jon and Oomp Camp and Pastor Truck. So and 3-6. So you know, it was that whole little vibe, man. So it was like a Crunk female vibe for that. You know what I mean? To be sexualized. Now we can sexualize, but it wasn't the sexualized that you hear it today. Yeah. But it was like we just talking about heels, man. You know how y'all go to the mall to Lenox and get all them heels, expensive heels. Like all of them look the same, pretty much.
Say they all look the same. Says a guy.
But nah, man. So you know, Princess and Diamond. Shout out to Diamond.
Yes.
You know they did their thing on that.
Yes, they did.
They shot their own video.
I remember the video.
You know.
Yeah.
It was all in it.
Word.
But when Diggin Me came around, they didn't want to give us up. Me and Jock, me and MIG, our own video, but that's cool, Warner Brothers.
Oh, okay. Now, see, I was gonna bring up Diggin Me too. That's another record where it's like
that's one of my favorites. That's probably my favorite song on the first album.
Like, I ain't gonna lie, with Diggin Me, it took me a minute to catch it. I had to catch it, but the beat caught me already. But I had to get into it. But it's like, you know how certain records make you think of something? That record made me think about love and all types of shit. So it's like, when I listen to it, I always get a certain feeling that comes over me.
You think about your your high school.
I don't know. I can't even just say that. I think like my little brother passed away. I think about all types of shit. So I think about all types of shit when I hear that record. You know what I'm saying? So I like that record, but I was gonna ask you about it because it's like one of those. That's another record where I feel like. I asked earlier if you felt misunderstood because everybody not going to get a record like Diggin Me. I don't think. But, like, if you do get it, you know that shit a banger. That shit so hard. So talk about just your feelings going into that record. How did that come about?
Oh, man. That's a great question. Good God Almighty. Me and Jock used to have this Kobe and Shaq relationship.
Okay.
You know what I mean? To where... we would have kind of the same ideas about females, and I might write a song, he might write a song, and we'll put our heads together like, damn, we talking about the same shit. So like Diggin Me, my verse on there was inspired by Tupac and Eminem. I took literature when I was in open campus.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's like when you fail all your grades and you got to make up your credits and shit. But anyway, it was a certain way I had to write that rhyme. But damn, this is the first time I'm gonna say this. It's about Diamond. That verse was about Diamond.
Really?
Yeah, it was.
Okay. I mean, you can't just stop it right there.
Oh, okay. But no, me and Diamond had a certain relationship back then.
Word.
But that was about her. You know what I'm saying? But Jock came with this thing. You know what I'm saying? He put that thing down. I put my thing down. Shaq and Kobe.
For sure.
You know, we won a championship on that one.
Damn right.
And that's like one. But I was mad at the label. Like, damn, y'all gave Diamond the Princess fucking Stilettos while we couldn't shoot a video for Diggin Me. Shit.
Yeah. That's interesting. With Diamond, and I was privileged enough to interview Diamond early in my career, maybe about 3 years ago, and super solid. We, follow each other on Instagram, and she be liking shit from time to time. I think Diamond was one of those females that, just like Rashida, like introduced certain stuff to us, like different hairstyles, different trends, and Diamond, one of my favorite artists to this day. So, can we go more into depth about that? Why was it inspired by Diamond?
Well, I mean, I always looked at her like, a friend.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? She stayed right behind us. Me and
Ellenwood.
Okay. Me and my sister. She was like, I don't know what, 4 years younger than me, or grades, whatever the case may be. But her and my sister Princess got cool, and it just came to a point where I don't know if that was a way in. I really don't know, but you know what I'm saying, we just became friends, and it came more than that. But you know how you can have a best friend and at leagues or something.
Yep.
So it was kind of like that.
Respect.
Or whatever. That's probably why she in the group. I don't know.
Say that.
No, for real. Like, shit. I mean, she wasn't rapping back then. She was a cheerleader.
Okay, I can see that.
So I had to coach her up, and that's why she's still on TV to this day.
Absolutely. Salute to Diamond.
Salute to Diamond. You're still my baby girl.
For sure. I was gonna ask you more about music, but I'm gonna switch topics since we talking about this now. For sure. How did it make you feel? Like, I think that was let me go back to my notes now. I think this was 2008 when we saw, I don't know who uploaded it to YouTube, but Princess and Diamond had kind of had that fallout, and that shit, to me, I was hurt because, again, I was a big fan, so that hurt my feelings. I was like, bro, that's whack as fuck.
Imagine Diamond being my best friend.
Princess your sister. That's whack.
So I've always played the middle role. I ain't gonna choose no side.
For sure.
But if it get too crazy,
your sister,
I'ma always choose my sister.
Period.
So, I mean, back in those days it was crazy. I can't say too much, but it was kind of crazy. But I had to be the bigger person and kind of be the referee between them two. Hey man, calm down. Hey man, it ain't that serious. It ain't what you think. All that stuff, and things happen. As females, I guess with people, period.
Yeah.
You want to have a certain kind of ego, or who's the realest in crime mob, who's the realest bitch, or whatever. I don't know. I'm trying to find out some words to say, but that was rough to see them go through certain stuff. And I tried to patch it up, but I couldn't patch that up. And I remember seeing that video. I was supposed to be there. And
Shout out to Shawty Low.
Yeah, he was right in the middle of it.
Yeah, and, he was.
Because he had a relationship with all of us.
For sure, of course. Of course.
We was on, I'm sorry, I'm chain smoking like a motherfucker.
Man, do your thing.
And it's like one of the greatest interviews I done ever had.
Hey.
But nah, man, it was sad to see it because
whack as fuck.
Like Diamond looked up to Princess.
Of course.
To my sister.
We know that.
And it just came to a point where I guess when somebody think they got it, they could just run with it and probably forget where you came from and who wrote your raps and who coached you up. Because at the end of the day, man, I try to. They cool. Yeah. I don't know to this day. I don't know as far as when we're recording this interview, but they'll patch it up sometime. And most of the time, my sister had to be the bigger woman in the situation. You see what I'm saying? But that's just that's how the cookie crumbles sometimes, man. It be sad sometimes because we miss out on a whole lot of shit like money and shows and reality shows.
Man.
Because of that.
Yeah. Because
of that. So, But it is what it is at the end of the day. God got his own plan, and that's the way the plan works.
Of course. And I think it's tough when you young. Like, I can't imagine experience that type of success at y'all age that y'all did because I get it. You know what I'm saying? Who wouldn't get the big head? You know what I mean? And who wouldn't feel like, you know what I mean? But it was still, that moment was such a disappointment to me, and I'm sure other fans too, because it's like, damn, that's whack as hell. But
and it's at Soulja Boy house. On
Man.
MTV.
On
now
TV.
It's like just out there.
Just too big. Just got out there.
But see that, if anybody asks, I don't like to use some words, but if they were talking about the downfall of Crunk, that's the beginning. It's their relationship. You know what I'm saying? But we still done did major big shows with them two together.
Facts.
But like I'm not finna get in too much detail, but sometimes both of them could be wrong.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
We women, man. We be,
That's what I'm saying. So I ain't want to be like women bashing. You know what I mean?
Hey, don't be shaking your heads now.
You know what I mean?
Both of them,
I ain't
want to be
gonna
shake their
women
heads.
bashing, but you know how women can
I got you.
You know what I mean? It's like, for me, like that was my best friend.
Yeah.
Best friend. I got to put a capital B on it.
Big best.
You know what I mean? And that might lead, that led to other things.
For sure.
I never fucked Diamond, okay? Just to clear that up.
Respect.
Never fucked her.
Respect.
But and then my sister, Princess, I mean, it's hard to kind of, yeah, she's just tripping. And I go over this side. All right, she's just tripping. You know what I mean? So it's kind of hard to navigate that. But at the end of the day, man, it's crime up at the end of the day. And she know that.
Big facts.
They both know that.
Big facts.
Yeah, that way.
I will say in 2019, I was very excited to see they came out with an EP, the Vagina Power. And, to me, that was a big look because I'm like, wow, like they finally put their bullshit aside and they came together. They did the Breakfast Club interview and, I like the Magic song. That's probably my favorite one off the EP.
I do love Magic.
Okay. So how did that make you feel when they did? And then like you said, y'all have come together before, but how did that make you feel when you saw that?
Well, they always come together.
Okay.
But I didn't like how they just skipped on us from New Orleans after we did a show with Jermaine Dupri and Lil Jon and Monica and all these people. They skipped with that in New Orleans and did the Breakfast Club without us. But that's okay. But it was good. But it sounded like a Diamond album featuring Princess to me. I'm just being real. But it is what it is. I probably like 2 songs off of it. It's cool they can get together.
Magic is my favorite.
I do love Magic.
I
love Magic. You know what I'm saying? But they should have had me producing some records.
Period.
Jock writing some hooks.
Period. I agree.
Psycho featured on it. It's a lot of stuff I can say. Like Diamond should have had us on the show at least one. We don't need all the episodes, just bitch one.
I feel you.
You know what I mean? But it is what it is. I mean, that was all right. You know what I'm saying? It was all right.
Right.
So that's good that he put something out for the fans.
For the fans.
Want to hear something.
For the fans.
People want to hear something.
Big facts.
At the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? But no. People be moving slimy sometimes, man.
Gotcha.
You know, they be moving too slimy. You dig what I'm saying? But I'm not here to disrespect nobody.
Of course not.
I understand. I understand why you do what you do, but it is what it is at the end of the day.
Respect. I respect that. Also, too, I think it was like 2012 when y'all all did collectively come together. Was that Birthday Bash?
It was Birthday Bash.
Talk about that experience for y'all again. Another proud moment as a fan. I'm like, damn, about fucking time. What we about to get from Crime Mob?
I mean, man, that was like the beginning of the Crime Mob 3 album that's not released yet.
Yeah.
And I wanted to come out, but I don't know. We'll see. God got his own plan, like I said.
Big facts.
That was a good day, you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
My sister was coming out of town somewhere, so she couldn't make it. But that would have been a great moment for them to get on stage. But, man, it's them girls, man.
I get it.
Girls, man.
It's hard. It's
you know what I mean?
It's tough.
Like me
tough.
me and one of the guys can get into it, but them fucking girls, they just hard to mesh. It's like,
it's hard.
You know, Lil Chat and Gangsta Boo didn't have a lot of.
No,
they
for
got
sure.
music together. I produced a couple of days.
Two legends.
Two legends.
Two
yes.
big
and
legends.
I think Gangsta Boo's the GOAT. But
ooh, they both hard.
Yes.
I got you.
I think Gangsta Boo.
I got you. I got you. Respect.
You know what I mean? But
for sure.
nah, man, it's just hard to deal with that shit. You know what I'm saying? As the referee and the mediator or whatever. Mm-hmm. It's hard to navigate that, man. But yes, 2012. That was a good day on Birthday Bash, man. And Princess, like we all talked about it, me and the girls. It was like, all right, you know, they'll make up and then they break up. And I be like, well, goddamn, y'all worse than, you know what I mean?
I got you.
Good God.
It's tough. I think, you know, dealing with females and dealing with multiple personalities, man, it'd be a lot. You know what I mean? And I'm going to just leave it at that. Yeah. I'm going to leave it at that.
I think Lil Jay got to manage all this shit.
Ooh.
You know
God bless you. God bless you. You brought up the albums, man. You know, we got Crime Mob, we got Hated On Mostly. Another question, going back to Crime Mob album, then we're going to get into Hated On Mostly. Why was the Black Market Bonus, why was that an edited record? That always irritated me. It was edited. Yes, it was edited. On the explicit.
CD?
Yes, it was edited. Why was it not explicit?
Well, we had to cut the whole album in 2 weeks.
Okay, but why was it edited?
I don't know.
It still irritates me to this day. Like, what?
It was Diamond's fault.
Okay.
I was playing.
Okay.
It was a joke. It was a joke.
Got you. Okay.
Jokes,
okay.
People. Jokes.
Say jokes. You funny as fuck.
Hey, man. If this rap thing don't work out, I got to try my...
Stand up.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we get into...
I really don't know about that.
Okay. I got you. I just always was curious. That was one question I said I was always going to ask whenever the time came because I didn't understand. But all right.
I hate that song, too, by the way.
I think the record wasn't fire overall. I like the verses. No. I appreciated the verses. You want fucking with it?
I hate, like, a couple of them records. I produced...
Which ones you hated?
The ones I didn't produce.
Okay.
Except for Jocks.
Okay.
He did...
So which ones did you hate?
No, wait a minute. No, Jocks was on the... No, he did Fuck Nigga You a Hoe.
I like that song.
Yeah, I love
that song hard as hell.
That song is hard as hell. We recorded that in Ellenwood.
So what song you didn't like?
All the shit that Crime Mob didn't produce.
What song did you not like?
All the ones that Crime Mob. So Wikipedia that fans. I mean, They was cool, but it was like shit was like real political. You know what I mean? Shit was political.
Okay.
I mean, you know.
I like the intro. I like I Beat Your Ass. I like If You Got Anna. I like Fuck Nigga, Stilettos.
Yeah.
Diggin Me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got you. I hear you.
Everything
Indirect.
Else, like,
I got you. I got you.
Never performed them songs.
Facts. I hear you. Well, real fans, make sure y'all look it up.
The producer had a stake in the label too.
Got you.
His beats had it. Shout out to my nigga Joe Bean, man. I'm sorry, man. There was not no Ellenwood sounding.
I feel you.
Crime Mob sounding shit, but
respect.
Nigga, you made it on there.
Respect.
And you got paid. So
hey,
fuck it.
Facts. All right, so moving into the next album, we got your second album, Hated On Mostly. Again, as a fan, I was so happy. Like, yes, we get more Crime Mob music. Great. Then y'all put out, I don't know if Rock Your Hips was first. Because I know y'all put out
Rock
Circles.
Your Hips was first.
Okay, we'll talk about Rock Your Hips first. Tell me your favorite memory from that moment, because that video will forever go down in history as a dope moment.
The video was the worst Probably one of the worst days of my life.
Ooh. Why?
It was shot on my birthday back in. I had just got carjacked.
Oh shit!
Like a week before.
Got you.
But I got my car back.
Okay.
Got carjacked. Got my car back.
Bars. I feel you. I got you. I feel you. Man. I was just taking a sip.
Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, man. So and then I didn't get no sleep that day. So the label was calling, "Come on, Lil Jay, you got." I was tapped out. Like after the first album, I really didn't want to tap out the game. Like I really didn't want to do this shit no more.
Really?
I started finding out about the Illuminati and politics and see how political it was. I was just like, nah,
it's never fun when you learn about the other shit.
Well, that's a part of the game that everybody should know.
True.
You know what I mean? But that was probably one of the worst days of my life, just shooting the whole video.
Wow.
But I stuck it out though, and but it was still fun. You know, they brought it back to the school.
Yeah, black colleges, HBCUs.
Yeah, I think we did that at Morris Brown.
Yeah.
Yeah, Morris Brown. Or whatever, but it was cool at the end of the day. I was going through a lot. Then me and my girl got into at the time.
Yeah,
got into it or whatever. She just showed up like, yeah, nigga.
I'm here, nigga. What you gonna do?
exactly. But
I'm here, nigga.
But no, it was a good turnout, man. Lil Scrappy was there. Lloyd was there. Me and Lloyd went to school together.
Word.
Then Scrappy too.
Okay.
But, it was a great video. You know, my intentions for the beat of Rocky Hills was I wanted to be like I'm a King with Scrappy and T.I., Lil Jon, but I had made the beats and I took it to the studio in Doppler and I went home because you know them crazy ass studio hours. So Jock came up with the Rocky Hips, man. I mean, I came back to the studio. We had 2 hits. You know what I'm saying?
Quick.
And at that time, it was just MIG, Psycho Black, and Killer C, produced by Lil Jay. The girls weren't on it. Got you. So we got the CD, took it to my dad. Well, you know, it's a great record, but the girls got to get on it. Okay, Dad. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, Dad, whatever. No, they had Stilettos. No,
it's your turn. I got you.
My turn to have hours. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Get a call from the label. Oh, great record, Lil Jay. Oh, yes. You know, great record, Lil Jay. Yeah. Yeah, Rocky Hips, yes. You know, we got Soulja Boy. We got Party Like a Rock Star coming out. Snap Music coming in. Oh, yes, great record. But, you know, Lil Jay, finish the line.
They need the females.
The girls got to get on the record.
They need the ladies. It's the magic touch. While y'all was talking shit earlier, it's the magic touch by the ladies.
Man.
Period.
How many songs 3-6? Let me see your tongue ring. I don't see gangsta.
Shout out to 3-6 Mafia. But when they did the song with Remy Ma, what was it called? Pussy something. But they say they never do a song for the ladies. But when they did do a song for the ladies, we loved it. So go ahead, continue.
Yeah, so that was like my first time as a producer and I guess the head of the group. Figuring out what the political side of it. Oh, the girls got to be in it. Well, damn. Yeah. All right. Well, I got 32 flavors. All right. It made the video. Listen, it went number 5 on the R&B charts on Billboard. So, yes, the girls, my best friend and my sister had to be on it. So, yes, it was a great song, great video. Yeah. Okay. Respect. Yeah. So, I was like, all right, run with it.
Period. Another record that's gone forever. When you hear it, again, you go back into that mode. You rocking your hips. You doing a dance. Well, girls, we doing a dance.
I be doing it too.
No, in fact, it's a fun thing. It's like, you know, that was a big look for y'all. And again, the video was so dope because it brought people that wasn't from Atlanta to y'all. You know what I mean? It resonated with us. You know what I'm saying? So I thought that was dope. So was Circles the second single?
Yes, it was.
Now, me personally, I like Circles, but I don't know if that was the right record to put out as a single. How do you feel about that?
At that time, I was literally out the group.
Oh, shit.
I took myself out the group. That's why Psycho goes first.
Got you.
You hear me on the album.
Okay.
But you see Psycho in the video.
Got you. See, that was another question I always had. Okay, cool.
First you come and tell me this, then you go and doing that.
Yeah.
It's mixed signals in your head. You never give me straight facts.
Facts.
Coming at me with these stories, taking up a play of time. You seem confused up in your head, and you cannot make up your mind.
Right.
I'll be the first one to listen, but I think it's disrespect. Lying through your teeth, talking out the side of your neck.
Yeah.
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 That's Lil Jay. But the video version is psycho. You know what I mean? I was like, man, I didn't want to do it no more. I mean, it's too political and it was too stressful. I mean, when you 18, 19, 20 years old and you on MTV, VH1, and BET, a lot of y'all making all this fucking money, you know.
I feel you. For
me, it was stressful. Probably not for everybody else, but it was.
Yeah. Okay. I just always felt like that record was dope, but I just didn't know. I always thought in my head I was in the music business even when I wasn't. But I'm like, damn, I don't know if that was the record that should have been a second single.
For the label, it was great.
Okay.
Because you still have to you got to hit them with the street shit.
For sure.
And you got to hit them with some commercial shit.
Got to be balanced. Yeah.
You got to have that balance. You know what I'm saying? Think of when 50 Cent put out the song, he had I Get Money, then he hit him with the Justin Timberlake.
Yeah.
Think of Kanye West, he put out the Can't Tell Me Nothing.
Right.
And then he did the, I forgot the other record name. But, you know, he had to hit him with the streets.
For sure.
Then you got to hit him with the shit for, back in them days, MTV,
Facts.
the white folks. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
The party people, the college kid. So you got to hit them both ways, the left and the right. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, these days, you just put out street shit. You know what I'm saying? But back then, when you on them labels, you got to hit them with the left and the right. You know what I'm saying? You got to give them something else. You know what I'm saying? You got to expand. You know what I'm saying? You can't just be stuck in Ellenwood. True. Now you got to make something that mama like, grandma like, oh, I remember that sample. Oh, got me going this Luther Vandross. Right. Shit. So you got to do shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Respect.
So probably a hood person like you.
For sure.
Nah, man, I want to hear another I beat your ass. I need to hear another.
I got you.
Fuck that shit that you talking. Another goddamn.
Fuck that shit. I got you.
So that showed a side of crime. Like, we not just crunk. No, we can be lyrical. Okay. And be, not just sexual, but talk about relationships.
Respect.
First you come and tell me that, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about my real relationship.
For sure.
You know what I mean? So that's a side of crime that people never saw. And it did its thing, you know what I'm saying?
So that's why I was saying, again, back to my earlier point, the misunderstood part, because I feel like, again, people probably expected a certain sound from y'all, you know what I mean? So when you come with a record like Circles, it's
probably
like,
threw
shit.
Probably threw them off
it
a
threw
little
them
bit.
off,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? But at the same time, I love the record. It's not that I didn't. It's just more
so
for a branding thing.
Think about it. To our peers, it's like, okay, they just more than just crunk.
No, I feel you. I feel you.
They more than that.
Yeah.
Listen to Diamond's verse.
I feel you.
And Princess verse, it's like, okay, now we can talk about other topics and shit like that.
I get it.
Diggin Me was the start of that.
I get you.
Because we was always just, it's fight. And that's the only record on there, me and Jock, me and MIG, talking about relationship.
Very true.
You see what I'm saying?
Very true.
And there's a lot of records that weren't on the second album, but blame the label.
Okay. All right. Well, one last record I wanted to ask you about. I mean, there's plenty of records I want to ask you about.
Come on, I got all day.
You know.
I don't know what H doing over there.
So
H, you all right? We got good time? Ain't nobody going to kick us out, right? Oh, no.
H is the owner. He kicks us out when he wants to kick us out.
I just got back on them gummies, man.
So Go to War with Pimp C. Still to this day, I play that record, one of my favorite joints. How the fuck that record come about with Pimp C?
That was, in my eyes, that's something you got to ask Psycho Black about.
Got you.
And Orlando McGee, because that was a political record, but it made sense because
definitely made sense.
Well, I hate the record.
Really?
I hate it.
Why?
I probably ain't listened to it 5 times.
You didn't produce that one. I know.
No, I did not.
I know.
Psycho Black did.
I know. I like the record.
I'm not saying I don't like it because I didn't produce it.
I'm not
saying that.
I know that.
You
I
know
like the record.
Because, you know, Pimp C that's home team.
Big goat, big Capricorn goat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I ain't know it was a Capricorn.
He is. I gotta throw that out there.
But my thing is like, it was a political move. But the crazy thing about this, I think it's the first time I'm saying this on camera. He died the day the day after the label had got the signatures from him. Yeah. We love Pimp C. I mean, I didn't even know they did the record because I was at the group at that time. You know what I'm saying? I only came back because Killer C went to jail.
Yeah.
or whatever. But I don't like the record. I don't even know how the record go. I really hate that fucking record.
Want me to rap it for you?
Go ahead.
No, I'm not about to do that. You're not about to embarrass me in front of these people, man.
But nah, I really don't like the record.
Okay.
You know, so, but I love Pimp C.
Yeah.
I love Psycho Black. I don't even know who on the. I know Psycho and Pimp C is on there, but that's
Diamond on there.
Oh, okay, well, I probably ain't heard it. I ain't heard it 5 times in my life. Wow. I mean, but you gotta understand, man. When you get in the game at 17, 18 years old, still in high school, you got a whole $1 billion corporation that's dictating what you gonna wear in the video. You know, what single's gonna come out first, and how the video gonna be shot, and all of this. You know, so they was like mom and dad. You know what I mean? Shit. We didn't have no creative control.
I got you.
What was gonna be implemented in our career?
I feel you.
You know what I mean? So shout out to your QCs and your what's Kendrick Lamar and them, DTE. What it is?
Yep.
GDE,
yeah, TIG, all the independent labels. Salute,
They got all
LS&G.
the creative control. They got never deal with no $1 billion. They made cartoons and movies and shit.
Real talk.
I mean, you know, Ice-T said it better than us.
Man.
You know, we the little speck on the table. Warner Brothers is the whole table.
I did that.
So, you know.
It's an interesting game.
Yeah.
It's an interesting game. And as the times change, we see certain things. I think, you know, nowadays the independence is bigger than it's ever been. Like back then, and we kind of talked about this on the show last night too. A lot of dope money. You know what I mean? Like we talked about this on the show last night too. But it's like back then to be independent, it was a thing, but it wasn't something that was like glamorized. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. I think people's goals.
Cash Money was was independent running as a major.
True.
Cash Money, No Limit, So Def. You know, but I don't think.
But it wasn't glamorized though. I think even with that being said, people didn't understand what it meant to be independent. People looked at them not like back a major. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, probably on the Master P, Pastor Troy. I mean, name Jay-Z. You know, selling shit out the trunk. You independent.
Respect.
That's why Jay-Z got
Gucci
that
too.
fire ass deal. Gucci. Well,
that was later. He was independent. Him and Zay and OJ. He later.
I mean,
okay.
The game technology was different
for sure. But
Gucci wasn't selling shit at the trunk. He didn't have to do that.
Yes, he was.
Yeah, Scream and Drummer and
they was selling shit out the trunk.
2005, you had MySpace back then, baby girl.
I'm saying, but they was still selling shit later. Not
you
that
had
early.
Other people selling it.
I got you. Okay.
I don't think Gucci let out the pop the trunk and say,
"Hey." That's a debatable question. I got you. Okay.
Hey man, East Atlanta, where you at?
Nah, respect. Okay, last question I'm going to ask you about music. I'm that type of pit. I brought that up earlier.
The last one?
About music.
Fuck.
About music. I'm that type of pit. Again, I came across that on LimeWire. Fire record. Love that record. Fun record. But it was a random record that I came across. Where was that? I mean, how was that record came about? Why was it so random?
I was, Darius, I Can Hear You.
He bored.
I know. Ain't no toys.
He like,
hey, cartoons ain't on.
We almost done, little man.
No, we ain't.
I
got
get
a whole nother hour. Nah, I was recording Fight and Shoot, my first mixtape that's inspired by Young Jeezy. Because when Streets was watching, everybody talk about Trap or Die, but Streets was watching. Streets was watching was the first one he came out with. That really inspired me to do my own thing as far as like putting together a great mixtape from top to bottom. You know what I'm saying? So I'm the type of Pit was one of the first ones that man, we recorded in a long time. But it was a great record, man. I took the hook from GB, my West Side partner. You know what I'm saying? That is one of my favorite records. You know what I'm saying? But it was off the Fight and Shoot mixtape. It's online somewhere, so y'all can get that, man. That's one of my favorite fucking records. Yes, ma'am.
Got you.
Yeah.
Dope record. Fire record. Y'all check it out on YouTube. That's how I be listening to it. So.
And the video. No, ain't no video.
I was going to say, wasn't a video?
The Fight and Shoot video.
Okay, I was about to say.
The song was on there.
Got you. I told you I was a real fan. Can you tell?
Man. Yeah, I can tell.
Got you. Okay, cool. I just wanted you to know the energy, you know. Also, too, so we talking about current stuff now. You did have a placement on the Creed project.
We Can Hit. Shout out to Mike Will.
Word.
Yeah, man. So, yeah, we got that call, man. But before then, Mike Will had something going on.
Salute Mike Will.
Salute Mike Will. I love
Hell
him.
Yeah.
great company, great people around him.
Good people.
So we got invited to this Red Bull concert or whatever. It's like him, Jermaine, a reggae artist, and some other guy. You know, whoever it was. We was there, and we won.
For sure.
No, he invited us out, man. He wanted us to do our shit. He wanted that crime op sound. Get that whole, had to been like 600 people in the fucking room. That shit was crunk, man. But he, you know, obviously he got the invite to do the soundtrack to Creed 2. And just to get that call, man, that's amazing. Beautiful. It's like getting that Pro Bowl call.
Nah, real shit.
All-Star game
real
call.
Shit.
You know what I mean? Like, damn, bro, you want to... But it's a fight movie.
Yeah.
So, like, damn, bro,
it made sense. It made sense.
At the end of the day, so, like, god damn. So, yeah, man, I mean, I think the experience is more... The experience with hanging out with eardrummers and Mike Will is better than the record itself.
I did that.
You know what I'm saying? That. Because, like, we ain't shot a real video in so long. Like, Bro brought us in... And we hang around them, play Madden, beats, all that. Like, that was like, it felt like a real family.
Absolutely.
We didn't have that with Lil Jon.
Got you. You
know what I'm saying? So, shout out to Mike Will, man. But it was a pleasure, like, kicking it with him, shooting the video, kicking it with Ray Smyrna.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You seen all the younger guys doing their thing. And, yeah, shout out to Mike Will, man. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So, We Can Hit, it was on... MTV Jams, people calling, y'all got a new song, man, and it was live, man. It was some real. I mean, to be on a movie soundtrack,
a big movie.
Yes.
Don't just say movie.
Michael B. Jordan.
You gotta say a big
Sylvester
major.
Stallone.
This is a big joint.
Man,
that's the big one.
That's huge, man.
That's huge.
You know what I mean?
That's a big one.
Ain't no telling, like shit like that be coming out of left field, like damn.
And it's gonna keep coming.
That way.
It's gonna keep coming.
That's what I was gonna say.
Real
You
talk.
gotta speak it into existence.
Real shit.
We never saw Juju on the Beat coming, and we definitely didn't see no.
All that shit gonna keep coming, bro.
We never saw We Can Hit on the Creed 2 soundtrack.
Shit gonna keep
and
coming.
We on there with legends.
No, facts.
And people that's gonna be stamped for life.
For sure.
Migos, Lil Wayne,
man,
Nicki Minaj,
man,
ASAP now. You know what I mean? LMA.
Yeah, man.
Juicy J.
Yep.
Nas.
Yeah.
Rick Ross.
Yeah. That's ridiculous.
And Lil Bitty Crunk. We felt like, damn, we felt honored. Damn, we on an album with these people. Album. Like, that's cool, man. Shout out to Mike Will. I'm going to love him to death.
Man, salute to Mike Will. I think, you know, why I fuck with Mike Will is because he is a student of the game. It's like, if you really, like me, I'm a musical nerd. So it's like I study people. He waited his turn. He put in the work. But then he reached back out to people that he was inspired by. And that's why it was so beautiful. So I just wanted to ask about that. But salute to Mike Will. Salute to Eardrummers.
Salute Mike Will, Eardrummers.
Yeah, for sure. So what's the future of Crime Mob? Like, what can we expect?
God only knows. I mean, we getting older, man. So, you know, we started this career, our journey since we was in high school, man. You know, everybody got kids except for me, but that's my stepson over there.
Word, for sure.
You know, but you know, we getting older. We still mess around. You know, Diamonds on TV every day.
Yep. Growing up hip hop.
Still doing shows. You know, Jermaine or Lil Jon or T.I., they'll call us and get on their set. You know, we've been still doing records and shows and stuff. And it's in God's plan at this point. You know what I'm saying? I can't dictate what he got in store for us.
That's an honest answer. Respect, man. Hey, so my final question, even though we can go forever and talk, and I appreciate you for being open, authentic, and vulnerable with me, because this was dope. All right? But I like to ask all my guests to define the word progress, because that's what we about. The progress report is about, you know what I'm saying?
I thought we was going to go another direction. I'm prepared for it, too.
Yeah, I don't even know which direction you talking about. But
oh, you don't know?
I don't.
Okay.
You going to tell me or? Yeah. Okay, cool. So I would like to ask you, what's your definition of progress?
That's the first interview I did, and that question never came up. Okay. But now,
wait, what question? I want to know. No, I want to know now. No, tell me now.
I fucked it up now.
No, you got to say it now. I'm not going to let you. Put my mic down till you say it.
Nothing at all.
No, for real. So you got me blushing now.
What was the question?
Nothing.
That's some bullshit.
How that's some bullshit?
All right, man. Well, what does the word progress mean to Lil Jay on the track? Because that's our key word. What does it mean to you as you light your seed?
Progress?
Yes.
Consistency, hard work, relevancy. That's a progress, you know, expanding your mind and way of thinking. That's pretty much it. That's all. I got nothing. That's it.
I did that. I did that.
Consistency. I mean, growing. You know, growth. You know,
Yeah.
so you can't stay in the same spot all your life. You gotta open your mind up to new things. You know, even if you're a Democrat, you want to be a Republican. You know, you gotta open your mind to certain things. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You know, maybe I don't know. I'm just saying, open your mind up with stuff and progress and learn every day. That's one thing I like to do. It's like learn from
Respect.
people that don't even agree with me. I still like to learn what they be talking about, what they be doing, what they say. You know what I mean? But progress, man. But I think progress is in the eye of the beholder because as long as you progressing yourself, because the 18-year-old me is not the 35-year-old me that I am today.
I would hope not.
That took a lot of reading, took a lot of Bible, praying, speaking in tongues, stuff like that. You know,
straight up, straight up. Well, again, man, this was a beautiful moment for me. One of those interviews that I definitely can check off of my.
Did you go through the whole list?
I sure did.
All
but trust me, it's plenty more questions that I want to ask. But this, I feel like,
it's
great.
Off camera.
This is a great interview, and I feel like any true crime mob fan will appreciate this shit.
I hope I ain't say nothing too crazy.
No. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. But now I appreciate your time. Like, real shit, this mean a lot to me. Anybody that really, really know me know how I feel about crime mob, and I'm just disappointed I couldn't find my CDs to get a signature. I'm pissed. So what I'm gonna have to do? I know that, but I wanted it to be the original ones I had. You feel me?
I dig it.
You know, so once I find those joints, I need a whole signature. All right?
That's what she said. Yeah.
Hey, it's the progress support, man. We out.
We ain't stay at 9. Tune in every time. We don't do no cap. Report only facts. Progress report. We got the news, new interviews. We got the stats. Keep it a rack. Come join the pack. Know where we at. We ain't stay at 9. Tune in every time. We don't do no cap. Report only facts.